Hello lifestylers, Lushawn. If you've just found my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you for supporting me here on Lushawn's Lifestyle. I truly do appreciate it. So I am back with my household budget, and it is what will be I will be allocating for paycheck number 2, or the second half of our household bills. So if you're interested in what they look like, then keep watching. Alrighty then, so this is new to my channel. This is, I believe, my 3rd video regarding my household budget. Decided to split off and just look at exactly what we were paying for household bills. So we decided to do a budget, or I decided, and the husband's, I'm just dragging him along. But yeah, so I decided I don't want to go all out with it. So I got some printables from her Courage to Plan, and I just kind of made my own little makeshift budget kit out of it, using the same one over and over again. Just made copies because I don't need to have a different one every month or anything like that. It's for the household. I think this is cute enough and it works. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get into paycheck numero dos. So here's my dashboard, as you can see, of move that over, of the bills. Take out a little bit, and yeah, so I yeah, it does, you know, have the same kind of content or the same format as I do my dashboard. I mark out all the bills, I mark out all the pay periods, blah blah blah. But other than that, I just do paycheck 1, paycheck 2. So yeah, I did the monthly. So this is paycheck 1, and so now we're gonna get into paycheck number 2. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out, and that's all I'm gonna do with the household, is just map it out for the month, see where we stand, and then split it up based on paychecks, and it'll be done based off the 1st and the 15th, which is how I normally get paid. So it just seemed just kind of easy to do that, do it that way, because I'm 1st, 15th, my husband's every 2 weeks, you know what I mean? So it just made sense to kind of map it out that way. So that's what we did. So let's go ahead and bring this in a little bit so you all can see what I'm writing. Bring that little flower there. Okay, so what we did, well, what I did was went through, picked out, got all the bills that are strictly household bills and added them all up, and then figured out what we would contribute each to the bills. And so we just did a split based off the bills that we're having to pay. So so I'll just do his and hers. So his share, and this just is a part of his paycheck, not his payroll, you know what I'm saying? It's just a part of what it takes to pay the bills. So planned out is for him $1,075, and for me, and I'll just put hers, the same amount. And we did have rollover from paycheck 1, so I'm gonna list that down because we need that amount to complete the bills for the month. So the rollover from paycheck number 1 was $328.50. So we got to add that in because it is necessary. So I'm just going to put rollover. So that gives a total of $2,478.50 that's been planned out for this pay. So we're just gonna put number 2. So first we have the mortgage transfer, and that's the other half, and that plan is $1,270.50. Then we have cash envelopes. I'm gonna put my cash envelopes here, so I'll list those when I get to that section. So we're just gonna do expenses here. So next would be electric, and our electric is the same because we're on a budget plan with our electric company, and it's always $248. They haven't gone up so far, thank goodness. Then next is now we also have some debts but they're household debts, not necessarily, like our own personal debt. So those we list here as well. But let me just go ahead and list out the bill expenses first, and then I'll put the debt expenses. So then we have Spectrum, which is our wireless payment, and that's $70. Then we have YouTube TV, and that is $57. Then we have True Green. True Green is our company that fertilizes the lawn, and that is $48. Then we have lawn cutting. So, and that is $75 for the month. And I'm trying to make sure I don't leave anything out. Oh, and then HOA. So HOA is due quarterly, but we've been putting the money aside monthly. So when it's time to pay at that quarter, it'll be there. So I'm just gonna put a little baby Q there, because even though I'm taking it out monthly, we're not gonna pay it until it's time. So that we put aside $75 for that. And then okay, then we put aside so we get our trees trimmed twice a year. So I figured out what, oh, I can't spell trim, y'all. He'll go with the whiteout. So what I did was looked at how much it was, and then I just divided it out. So it'll just be in the account when it's time to get it done. Then all we have to do is tell because the guy who cuts our lawn does the trees. So we just say, hey, it's time, and he'll do it. So, but it'll be extra money. He doesn't do it for free. So I'm putting away $21 a month for that. And then I believe now I'll get into the debt amounts, and right now there's 2 on this paycheck. And so one is BPAS, and that is $139. And now this is a part of my debt snowball. Right now I'm just paying the minimum payment. When it's time on my personal budget, when I get to that part where I'm putting extra money in, this will still be the $139 will still be a part of the household amount, but I'll be dumping a large amount based off the snowball, so I can pay this off and get it done and over with. It's not that much left. It's below, I think it's like $19, maybe $1,800, something along that line. So when it's time for it to be the item in my snowball, it'll go quickly, because right now my snowball that I'm throwing extra debt at is right now at about $340, and I'm getting ready to pay off a credit card, so that's gonna bump that up. So this will be gone really soon. And then we have Canes, which is some furniture for the house that we had to get, and that is $80. So I believe that is it as far as all of the debt. I mean, all of the expenses and debt. 10. Yep. So that is that for the planned amount. And then I have savings. So the household savings will come out of here because it's closer towards the end of the month. So we're just gonna put household. And we have right now just $25 for the month that we're gonna be putting towards that, but hopefully it will go up, you know, as we move along and we pay things off, debt out of the household, we can increase the savings part of it. All right, so let's get into the cash envelopes. So my cash envelopes are groceries, and that we put $250 because our total amount is $500 for the month. So I'll do $250 per pay period. Next is house cleaning, and that I put $75 out of the check. Then there is household items. This used to be a part of my budget, but I switched it over to here because it is household stuff. And that would be $25 because we do $50 a week. We don't. We do $50 a month and then $25 a pay. And then lawn care items, we have a cash envelope for that. And lawn care is different from True Green or the lawn cutting. Lawn care is if we need to go buy flowers or borders or whatever we need. Sprinkler heads may break, things of that nature. So that's what we have decided upon. And then that is $20 because we do $40 for the month on that. So my cash envelopes, I do $370. Okay, and so you know what? I had that as my expenses. I forgot to deduct from. So I had to take the $370, and it's 58,012, and then I need to take out 25. Okay, yeah, sorry. All right, so my total expenses are $2,083 for planned, what I'm planning. $2,083.50. My household comes out to the household savings is $25, and then the envelopes total $370. So we're going to go ahead and put this down here. So we have the amount being contributed is $2,478.50. So that includes the rollover from Paycheck 1. Expenses total $2,083.50. Then we have $25 savings, and then $370 for the cash envelopes. So that will put us at, of course, the 2,000, well no, the remaining, if you add these three together, it comes back to the 2,478.50. So that leaves a remaining of 0, which that is what we are aiming for, is a zero-based budget in the household. So yeah, that is paycheck number 2 for the household. Where we stand, where we're planning that out. So yeah, so that is it for the household. So if you've lasted this long on the video, you already know you are a lifestyler. And until my next video, hugs and love. Bye.